Welcome to my channel. I am so glad you stopped by to see what I have to talk about today. Yes, was a beautiful Sunday. We got up, we went to church, and yeah, the word was good. Sorry, just trying to fix my cards there. I am going to go into scripture. This is John, the 8th chapter, and the 32nd verse. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Free in Christ. We can be free in Christ. We don't have to be bound by anything. Hey, Thomas. Yes, because of Christ, we are made free. I'm going to talk about some things that we have had this weekend. And let me make sure I have this up just in case I miss anything. I'm trying to get It's like I have to get on first, then I will be able to look it up, y'all. And then me trying to maneuver, I tell you, because sometimes I use my phone. Hey, Olitha, welcome. Yes, welcome in. I was debating on whether to get on. I hadn't been on in a couple of days, and I do know sometimes if I don't continue to record, I will lose whatever YouTube decides to give me, as in making it appear that I have what do you call it? I have subscribers. They would take what they gave me. That's what I think it is. What they gave me, they would take it away because I haven't subscribed. I mean, I haven't made a video. So I'm trying to get on here and be consistent, but I just don't want it to consume me the way I have to get on every day. Yes. But I do enjoy getting on here with you all, and hoping that I am creating good content. Yeah. Something that you would want to watch or listen to. I'm gonna figure it out, y'all. Bear with me. It just took me out of I don't know what in the world I am doing, y'all. Okay, here it is. I do apologize, y'all. So let me use this. This I can post up here, and I can hopefully I'm gonna put it right here beside, so hopefully I can see from here what it is that someone may be saying. This is something that my husband purchased for me. You know, they have these what you call it, boom box, if you want to call it, speakers. And this is one that's inspired, I think, by the one that is viral. And you just sit it on there and it will play your music, it will amp it up. Yeah. So I'm just going to sit like my phone up here, and then I can see, and hopefully you can see the comments if anybody get on. But I have didn't know that they had two sales in Victoria's Secret Pink and Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works was $5.95. It was an email exclusive, from what I understood. So if you didn't know, if you weren't not a member, or if you weren't signed up, I'll say that, then you wouldn't know. So the employees would not tell you that there was a sale. There were two promotions that was going on with the clean hands, sanitizers, and things like that, and the 5.95 body care sale. So that included, I think it was including everything. I went in there and tried to see was there anything that I wanted. I walked through the store, I smelled some things, and decided to walk out with nothing, y'all. I didn't even go to Victoria's Secret. I found that out later that they had a sale, and I usually try to go in sometimes to Victoria's Secret and Pink because they are across from one another, not far from one another in the store that I go to, in the mall that, excuse me, that I go to, and they are across from one another on both sides. So I didn't even go in there. Sometimes my husband and I we go walking in the mall, and we go and try to check out to see what they had to offer. I mean, I try to go in and see what they have. And in the mall that we have, it is hot and it's really hot in there. And I'll go in and it's over 20 years old, y'all. And I'll go in there and I will try to get I guess, a, a breeze of their air conditioned units that are out on the floor because I guess they need to update the mall needs to update their air conditioning units. But till then, that's what they have, and as well as Bath and Body Works. So I guess everybody have it. I mean, not everybody, but there are people besides myself that are having issues with their air conditioning. So I can relate. I'm going to share with you what I have on and what I wore for my style. I have it up in a ponytail now, but it's time for me to wash it. I see more and more highlights, y'all. I just have decided not to color my hair anymore. I am so, I was tired. It's a lot of work. And when you do your own hair, it's a lot of work. And I know people get paid to do this. I don't get paid. I guess I could save some money by me doing it by myself, the labor part. But I know my sister is a hairstylist, or I'm sorry if I'm not saying the politically correct um, name of someone's position, but used to be beautician, then it changed to other things. I don't know, she's a hair tech now. They have nail techs. I have two sisters. One is a nail tech. I hope I'm saying it correctly, and the other is a hairstylist. So, okay, South Lake, Victoria's Secret Bible. No, I didn't, Olitha. Neither one of them. I walked out. South Lake Mall has units out on the floor there as well a few weeks ago. I tell you, it's so hot. It is hot. And I have to we be walking and I have to stop and take a breath because we usually try to walk outside. I like to have fresh air. I don't want to be inside feeling like I'm locked up somewhere. When we go out, I like to go outside and walk while I'm able when it's not raining. We've been having storms, rain every day just about. And I just like to go outside, but because of allergies and whatever, we have been walking inside. It's too hot to walk outside, and we've been getting up early, but not early enough to avoid the heat. So, yes, y'all. And I got to go to a bathroom. I drink a lot of water, and I got to be able to get to a bathroom when I need to go because I drink a lot of water to try to stay hydrated and flush out impurities. So, when I go walk and do my exercises, I got to have a bathroom, and I'm hoping that it is clean. Sometimes I don't like going to the park because I don't want to be, how do you say it? Talk down to nobody. I don't know who is cleaning the bathrooms in the parks. And I used to think it was men, but I know sometimes every woman may not be that clean as well. So, what they call it, a feminist or whatever. I don't want to go, and say every man is not clean, but I don't know, whoever it is, like they're doing the minimal, and I need them to get clear the cobwebs, clear the spiders, clean down the lighting where the lights are. I need somebody to clear that from cobwebs. I don't want to go to the bathroom and then try to shut the door, and behind the door is cobwebs with who made the cobwebs, if you get what I'm saying. I don't want nothing behind the toilet when I'm trying to use the bathroom and there are cobwebs with who made the cobwebs. And it could be a family. So I just need it clean, and they need to clean it in a timely manner because it is a public facility. We would like for it to be clean. Don't our tax money help with that? You know what I'm saying? The public restrooms aren't clean as often as they should. Yes, honey. Yes. And I know I got to clean mine. When I take a shower, I don't want to see my hair on the floor. I don't want to see my hair in the sink or on the counter. Usually, when I get up and I try to prepare myself for the day, I try to clean that stuff up before I leave so that when I come back, I can flop on the bed if I chose to change my clothes and flop on the bed. Yeah. But I don't, refresh myself or whatever. I don't want to have to come back and see what I created before I left. Um, no, I didn't shop for anything for this sale. I decided to not do it, y'all, and I'm gonna share with y'all why. I'm gonna share with you first what I decided to do with my hair because there are hair products that I need to use as well. I am so grateful that I have not been buying hair products because I was on the road. Silas used to have the end of the year sale, and I racked up on 50% off items that I wouldn't normally dare to buy because it was a higher price item. And y'all know I don't like to spend a lot of money on good quality items. I try to wait until they have a sale and then, yeah, do what I need to do and still can hopefully look good and feel good about myself because first of all I saved money and I was able to buy the expensive things that other people pay for price for. Yeah. So some people like to get the right now, and they don't care how much it costs. But me, on the other hand, I'm trying to manage my money. So hopefully I can get the greatest deal. Because on this channel, you might not see me get the updated things because I don't get paid to do this on this channel. So I don't have that extra money to use to go and buy something that is full price at the moment because yeah, I just not feasible for me to do that right now. But I thank you all for still coming in to see what I want to share, my thoughts on things and things that I do enjoy. Yes. Um, this is Diva Curls. I used to see this when I first started styling my hair with no heat. My mom pressed my hair for years, our hair, me and my sisters, pressed our hair for years. She washed it, she pressed it. Someone thought that I had a perm, but I didn't. She kept it up, and as time went by, my mom wasn't doing it as what I thought she should have done. So I went on. My sister, she started doing hair, and it was somebody we knew that did curls. So I went to her, and I think she was the first one who put a chemical in my hair, and I had a curl back then, Jerry curl or whatever you want to call it. And she did a good job. My curls were not tight; they were looser, and I wasn't the one that wore the cap, the plastic cap all the time. I took my cap off. So this was when I started going natural again, which I think I have been natural more than I have had chemicals in my hair. I have tried to go without heat a lot of times, and not some year, couple of years ago, I pressed my hair, and I got heat damage. My hair is just that soft, I guess you could say, delicate in the front area and on the sides. But the back wasn't too bad. But yeah, so I just been doing natural for a minute. And this is Diva Curls Believe in Miracle Curl Plumper. This is the first thing that I used. I went and did a No Poo Original Zero Lather Conditioning Cleanser, and it's a treatment. Jerry curl really grew hair fat. Yes, it did, because we didn't wash it as much. I didn't wash my hair as much. And then I moved overseas. Me and my husband, we were married. I moved overseas. They were saying, don't wash your hair with with the water, because a girl shared with me that her hair broke off. And then it was like use bottled water and things like that. But when you had a curl, you didn't wash your hair as much as you would with a anything else. Yeah. So it gave us the moisture that we needed. First of all, I think that's why my hair was down, y'all. Yes. And I had to keep clipping my hair to try to get the damaged hair out. And I think I got majority, if not all of it, out. But I am so glad I got it out. And I usually try to press my hair around the colder season, because summer season is like, why? It'll just revert back. But yeah, this pre-poo, this was nice. I had some slip, and I thought it was good, y'all. I'm sorry, it's not. It's backwards. I don't know how to reverse it like this by it being alive, to so that it can show up the right way so that y'all can see it. But this was on sale for $5.59. I think this was Burlington. So they do have some hair care items. So it was right up my alley, because these were like around $10 a piece, y'all, at Marshall's. And this one was, so I got a great deal with that. So I'm about here with that. And yeah, I liked it. Then I went in with the Diva Curl Believe In Miracle Curl Plumper. I tried this as my leave-in conditioner, and I liked it. It's like a clear. You can see the crust up here, the jelly like, but let me show you here. If you can see that. Yeah. So yeah, so I was able to use this. And then it gave me some definition too, y'all. It gave me moisture. Um, this was a 6 fluid ounce, and this was an 8 fluid ounce. And then this is Diva Curl Super Stretch Coconut Curl Elongator, Define and Control. So I use this, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And y'all can see, ooh, got some hair in there. I'm sorry, y'all. I use usually I will dump some out on here and then clean it, but I didn't do it this time, y'all. So there is some hair in there. So I hold it from a distance. And that is one strand of hair in there. But yeah, I think I have one more use with this and probably this, but I may have some of this left over. But I do know my gel that I have used, not Eco Styler, but my wet line gel does work with this. So I may use these two together and then finish it, because it seems like I may have this left over, and probably will finish both of these in my next wash, which I need to do soon. This is a gel that I got from Walmart. I wanted to try it because I don't like to just buy um, things and don't find a backup, a different brand of a product, to make sure that if they ever discontinue it, I will have a backup of something and not have to panic or feel like I have to panic because I don't have anything else that will work well with my hair. Eco Styler, it's okay, but wet line works way better. It feels like it gives me moisture. It gives me a strong hold, and I'm able to style my hair. And it gives me a shine, seems like. So this right here is what I picked up. Um, someone had commented that they do have a clear gel in this, but this doesn't do what Wetline does. So I don't know if me getting the clear one will do better, but with my hair texture, yeah. But by me using those items and blending this in with it to give me that hold, um, yeah, I like it, but I wouldn't buy it again because of the color. Okay, and this is what I had on for my fragrances of the week. This is Mimic 57, blend of pistachio tonka woods. And this is supposed to be an inspired fragrance of, um, what's her name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Kayali's pistachio fragrance. And this is number 57. I purchased this. This is a 3.4 ounce. It's just in an elongated bottle. And I do like it. This is how the atomizer is looking. I do like this. The scent is lovely, and this is was my perfume. So I started off with my butter. I had got this at the last minute, y'all, but they had it on sale, so I decided to go ahead and pick her up. And I have another one, the yellow one, I think. Is it the yellow one? No, I think I have all three. I have all three because I was like, even though it has the shimmer in it, I decided to go ahead and yeah, use this, pay for this instead of getting the other ones. And now they have so many butters at Dollar Tree. Um, what are the other stores they have? Walmart. They have so many butters now that you can choose to do what you would like. But I'm gonna put a little on, and I'm gonna let y'all see how it looks. And I don't know if you can see it. It leaves a shimmer. Can you see a little? It leaves a shimmer, but y'all, and it's on my hands. I don't know if you can see it there. It's on my hands. Let me get it off, y'all. And on my shirt. And then I went in with the Vacation Vibe. That was the Vacation Vibe butter from Bath and Body Works. And this is the Vacation Vibe mist with pistachio, sun-drenched jasmine, and praline amber. So I heard the correct pronunciation of praline is what I used to call it. It is praline. So yes. So I went in with these two. It smells really good. My husband told me I smell good, y'all. You know I'm gonna have to wear this again. And then I went in with this to seal in that fragrance. So I thought it was a great combo. So yeah, let me see if I can put them together. Maybe they can give me a thumbnail of this. Okay. Next thing I wore for the week and what I have on today, and I wanted to use it. Y'all know I'm trying to get my lotions down, even my body mist down to halfway, but really focusing on my moisturizers. And this is what I had on Poolside Cabana and with the mist. So this consists of Crisp Pear, Warm Breeze, Solar, Sandalwood. This is pretty. That pear is what I think is giving that sweetness and that sandalwood, balancing out the floral of the warm breeze, whatever that may be, y'all. And sometimes you can go in Fragrantica and it will give you the I guess what warm breeze could represent, but I didn't even look that up. But yeah, so this is what I decided to wear, y'all. It smells nice. Another pair of fragrance that I have, and of course, adorable. Then I went in with Gingham Glow. This is Golden Nectar, Marigold Petals, and Sun Soaked Sandalwood. So I decided to blend these three together to give me a beautiful, oh, I can smell that pear, that sandalwood is in there. Those notes are what I'm getting, and it smells good, y'all. I got a compliment. I'm assuming it was me. I went to the store and I was talking to somebody, and somebody passed by, and she said, "Somebody smells good." The other lady didn't say thank you, so I was assuming it was me because it was a little breeze, and y'all know I'm a little heavy-handed, so it was later on that day, but I was able to, I guess, maybe still had the fragrance on me. And thank you for the compliment. So I said, thank you. And this is what I decided to wear. Y'all check this out and tell me what you think. So maybe they want to get me with this one too. I'm going to share with y'all why I didn't choose to buy anything this week for these two awesome sales. And on top of that, y'all, I had a coupon. Now, you know, God kept me because I could have gone in there and picked up some more items. I haven't finished, y'all. I still have to put up my fragrances. I have not completed them, and I need to get that done. And with me seeing when you start to touch your items, not just have them stored away and not touching them, not looking at them, but when you touch your items, when you see your item, get a visual of it, you will wake up. It's an awakening. Um, it's a reality. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. And the Bible says God will supply all of our need according to his riches and glory. And it doesn't always mean that you're going to get, how do you say it? You're not that you're just going to get monetary items. It doesn't, I don't believe it means that. It's spiritual, and I believe God wants to bless us, but we got to be wise. He gives us wisdom. The Holy Ghost comes in and gives us wisdom. And I feel like I I was riding on that when I went in that store, y'all, because you know how we can lose it. We can lose it when we go in the store and we see those smell goods. We want to go pick them up. We want to introduce ourselves to them. And what we like, we want to bring them home. But I feel like I have more than enough, an overflow, an abundance of fragrances. And some fragrances are maybe similar to other fragrances or have those fragrance notes in there that this year's fragrances have, like cherry, cinnamon. What are some of the other notes? Berry fragrances, strawberry, blackberry, blackcurrant, caramel fragrances, cherry fragrances, apple fragrances. Do I need a more? Do I need a more? No, I don't. So I'm going to share with y'all what I have in my collection. Some of the things that I have jotted down. Yes, y'all. I have jotted down. Isn't that a pretty color? This is a big color. And I jotted those things down, and I usually I was a ink pen collector, yeah. And I got rid of a lot of ink pens that wouldn't work, and by me trying to write with them, y'all, I be struggling and pressing hard. I had to let them go. But this is what I have. And y'all know they had the $6 sale. They had the at Victoria's Secret. And I also want to tell y'all, I feel like Victoria's Secret, the best time to shop Victoria's Secret is not, sometimes is not during their semi-annual sale if you're trying to get fragrances. Sometimes they'll have those flash sales too where you get an extra percentage off. But look how much you gotta buy for to get that percentage off. So, and they were talking about I gotta buy $50 worth in order for me to get a discount, which I had a 10 off of 40. I had a coupon that came in the mail, a mailer, and I'm grateful for that. But I don't want to buy $50 worth of product. So when you buy $50 worth, so it'll end up being 40. I don't want to buy $40 worth of product. So my thing was I just didn't need to buy anything. So I'm trying to make sure I didn't look over anything. Okay, and today they have $10 off their fragrances, body care fragrances. But I want to show y'all. This is. Oh, thank you for the love, honey. Thank you. Hey, Chanel. Wait, welcome, welcome. I'm sharing with y'all fragrances that I have decided. I'm saying I have decided to share. I have let me scratch that, y'all. You know, live you can't take out anything, and who feels who gets a thrill off of editing? Tell me. But I just wanted y'all to know why I did not buy anything, and I'm gonna share with you some fragrances in my collection. Why I feel like I don't need it, even though I might want something. I might want it, but I don't need it. So I don't know how it's gonna be. If I can get rid of some fragrances, maybe one or two can come in. But right now, the way I'm feeling, I'm trying to hold on to that feeling of not buying anything because I got enough. Um, I'm gonna start off with Apple Crisp. Now, Apple Crisp is, and y'all can go online and look at the fragrances that they have. Yes, girl. Y'all can go online and look at the fragrances if you want to while I'm sharing with you what the fragrances are. You can jot them down. Get yourself a pen and paper and look at them, and then go and look in your collection and see what you have and see if you need to buy another Apple fragrance. But this is Apple Crisp, Fruit Tart, Honey Pear, and I have a honey on today with a fragrance. Sugar Glaze, mist and lotion. I'm trying to stay away from the lotions, but do I need another apple fragrance? Let me share with you what I have, y'all. I have this. This is by Pink. This is the apple fragrance, and I don't know if I'm gonna go through all of them. I'm gonna just go through some of them. And oh, that's a nice atomizer, y'all. Y'all know how Pinky is when they're in like no, this one, that's Victoria's Secret. When they're in this form, it's like a water gun. But that came out. I know some people I think this had a perfume, but I decided to get it in this form, and I think I have a oil in this form. Let me spray some more. And it seemed like to me, y'all, I don't like spraying with the paper. A young lady told me, she said back in the day with Bath and Body Works, they would put the whatever it was on your skin. And hey, Love Jones, and they decided to start using tester strips. But back in the day, they would put the fragrance on your skin. And I know sometimes I would go in stores and they would try to do that, but then I would tell them at the time my skin was very sensitive. No, no thank you. Or they could put it on a finger, but I didn't like people putting things on my skin because I didn't want to have a breakout. And I can't smell this, probably because my fan is right here. And I would probably have to spray it on my skin, but I already have stuff on there, y'all. But this is a pink apple fragrance, and it's not giving me anything else of the notes, and I did not look her up. So I gotta give it. Okay, I smell it now. That's a pretty fragrance. I like it. And it's an apple fragrance now. I don't know if it's considered like pink lady apple, but it smells nice. Hmm. So that is one fragrance. I feel like I don't need apple crisp. Here's another one from Bath and Body Works, and this is apple candy apple cauldron. I also have another apple fragrance over there that I blend with this fragrance, and it's another apple. Uh, I don't want to go get it, y'all, but I do have another apple fragrance over there, and it is neither Bath and Body Works nor Victoria Pink fragrance. But this is Candy Apple Cauldron. I feel like I don't need apple crisp. This is green apple, mysterious green apple, simmering sugar, and crystallized bergamot. So this is so pretty, y'all. I like it. I do have a um, moisturizer in this. And y'all can see I covered that eye. I told you I don't like spooky stuff. It looked creepy. And I don't know what else is up there. But yeah, I just blotted it out. Somebody said, girl, you doing the most, but I'm gonna do the most. It's mine. Yeah. So I did like the fragrance. Okay. So those are two apple fragrances that I feel like I don't need to buy because I have it. And also this is a pear fragrance. Apple crisp, but it has pear in it. And you see fruit tart, but how did it be an apple crisp? I guess it has apple in it with pear. But this is an pear fragrance. So this is crisp pear, warm breeze, and solar sandalwood. So I don't need it, y'all. Oh, I thought my husband was doing something. Got to be checking on him. He might creep up on me, y'all. The next one is brown sugar. So I have brown sugar, warm gourmand, warm and gourmand. I think that's what it was. I forgot to put the comma, but this one I want to smell, but I do have cinnamon. Um, I'm sorry, a warm like gourmand type of fragrance. So I'm gonna share this with you, and I also have Senna Drizzle. Now this apple crisp, I think it was Victoria's Secret. Or was it? Wait a minute. No, this is pink. This is pink, and brown sugar is pink. But I think brown sugar is in this form of a bottle. So I do have some sugary type of fragrances in my collection. I also have cinnamon. Okay, Senna Drizzle is warm icing, fluffy pastry, and cinnamon sugar. So between these two, brown sugar and Senna Drizzle, I feel like I don't need anything. So this is something that I shared with you when I was trying to find something to go to pair with another fragrance. This is Pink's Body Mist. This is crumb cake, cinnamon sugar, and vanilla drizzle. Very vanilla. I don't feel like I need to go and get Senna Drizzle and brown sugar. I haven't smelled brown sugar, but I did smell Senna Drizzle and I didn't like it. I don't know, maybe you know how sometimes I have to bring things home to get a good smell of it. I feel like I need to do that, but right now I feel like I don't need that fragrance. And I'm when I smelled it in the store, I didn't get a wow out of it. So yeah, but this one I got and I like it. And I was trying to mix it with that coffee fragrance, vanilla cafe. But yeah, I don't need it. This is also another cinnamon fragrance that I have enjoyed for some years now. And usually around fall time, I like to bring this out and wear it. It smells like a perfume to me. It is sweet, it is good, it is pumpkiny. And I think this was one of the fragrances that I decided to purchase that was a pumpkin scent, and this is sweet cinnamon pumpkin. So I feel like I don't need it. And I went to the outlet and found it in this packaging, y'all, and got me another one. So she's about right here. This is not my first one, y'all. So I bought myself another one. I like to go to the outlet also because you can find the packaging that you like or the fragrance that came out first. Because usually, sometimes when it come out again, some people say it's lighter. It doesn't smell the same. But don't forget, this is probably more potent because I had it for a while, and this was back in 2022. So this is heirloom pumpkin, autumn cinnamon, ginger snap, whipped vanilla. I don't need another cinnamon fragrance, y'all. And I probably got more back there, but these are some that I just picked out because I wanted you to see what I have and why I don't need anymore. No time soon. Um, so yeah, all three of these is the buttery sugary, flaky croissant, maple butter, and vanilla sugar. You talking about something sweet. So I feel like I don't need this. I mean, I don't need to buy anything because I have this one. Okay. Victoria's Secret. That's good, y'all. That was one I had on my list, but something got to go in order for me to bring something in. Cherry Desire. That smells good. But I feel like I have grown in the cherry fragrance since I started building my collection. Cherry liqueur, and I don't know what this is. This is a woodsy fragrance, and it's blushing amber. Let me share with y'all some cherry fragrances that I have. Y'all know I have old cherry. I have it in Bath and Body Works and pink. So this is one. This is dark cherry, red pomegranate, and vanilla amber. This is good. It smells delicious. It is a delight to have in my collection. Oh, cherry, just like Bath and Body Works. I don't know. I like both of them. Old cherry from Bath and Body Works and this one. I think it's good. Do I need another cherry? No. I also have a perfume and a cherry fragrance. I don't need another cherry, y'all. And this is my other one. This is Lush Cherry Cream. Juicy raspberry mixed with lush orchid and cherry. Irresistible. An irresistible fragrance that I have in my collection, and the packaging is bold. Look at that boldness in there with that red. It is lush, y'all. Yes, gorgeous. And it would have been nice if the atomizer was like that, but no. So I don't mind. Don't want nobody to see that when they see me walking out anyway. They won't see what the packaging look like, but it looks good if I want to display it on my perfume tray or my fragrance tray. Yes. So I thought this was good, y'all. And it is nice. It is nice to have. I'm looking for the wear this out this fall season. And you could probably wear it now. Maybe not be too heavy on it. Let me see. Oh, that one. Okay, because it's Victoria's Secret. I don't even have an issue seeming like out of Victoria's Secret, but pink. Oh, I don't even need to spray this, y'all. I smell it. I smell her. She is in my face. She is up my nose. Oh my goodness, she smells good. Yes, I remember that. Yes, good. Yes. I don't even need to spray it. Mm-mm. Yes. Okay, the next one is Good Goose. This is their Halloween fragrances. This is sugared strawberries, pink poppies, and candy fairy dust. Okay, let's see what I have in this fragrance. I have bubbles and berries, strawberries. Y'all remember this? It came out last year. And this is juicy strawberries and sparkling champagne. Do I need another strawberry fragrance? And we had from that pink collection. This one is Victoria's Secret. This is pinks. Do I need another strawberry, y'all? Soft serve shortcake crumbs. I'm sorry. Yeah, shortcake crumbs. I'm sorry, crumbles and candy coating. Do I need another strawberry? I have strawberry shortcake back there. What's the other winter strawberry fragrance? It's strawberries and snowflakes. Snowflakes and strawberry. Whatever it is, y'all, it's over there. I don't need another strawberry. I really don't. And probably could blend these fragrances together. And I also have Bodycology fragrance. Strawberry cheesecake. Do I need another strawberry, y'all? Mm-mm. No, I do not. I also have Haunt Mess. This is dark blackberries, midnight jasmine, and mystic woods. Do I need another berry? Blackberry. What's the other one? Black currant. Do I need another berry fragrance? One of my favorite from the Gingham collection. This is Gingham Vibrant. Packaging is nice. I feel like if they bring this back, look at that juice, y'all. Isn't that pretty? I feel like if they bring this back, this is going to be a rich purple color coming in, like they did with the other fragrances, the pear and the original and the what's the other one? The strawberry. The strawberry one was Gingham Gorgeous. The packaging, I thought they couldn't do any better with this, but I'm looking for this to come back. It's gonna have to be one that people are gonna want to come back. Yeah, Gingham Fresh and that pear one, Gingham Fresh. Yes, I have her. She's in my collection. Yes, so I feel like I don't need one. This is wild blackberries, candy violet, and soft vanilla. Do I need another berry fragrance? This is another one. This one is from Victoria's Secret. This came out, I think, yeah, 2024 last year. This is Velvet Petals Starlit. This is Blackberry Wood, Sugared Apricot, a stellar take on Velvet Petals. So let's spray her. And I'm going to go ahead and probably let her go. I still have some more to go with my lotion. And yeah, just go ahead and finish her because I have another one. And I'm glad I did get my backups because I don't see them floating around. Let me let it air out a little bit, y'all. Sometimes these fragrances can be overwhelming. Mm-hmm. Yes. That berry fragrance coming out here. That berry fragrance is coming out. Mmm. At first I was smelling floral. I was like, wait a minute, where is it at? Where is it at? Oh my goodness. This is nice, y'all. And really I think that I can blend these two together and it will give me an awesome fragrance. Let me see. And it's too much for me to smell right now. I'm gonna sit it right here and then I'll have to go back to it. Hopefully I won't forget. But I also have they have sweet cinnamon, pumpkin I heard. I had watched Loso Natural, I think. She was saying that they have this online as an online exclusive. Why? But I do have some, and maybe I'll wait to after the semi-annual sale, or when the semi-annual sale come, maybe, or after the semi-annual sale, and see if they will have it inside of. Um, if I choose not to do an online order, if I decide to start buying things then. But I probably won't buy those fragrances that I have mentioned because I have something similar to it. Only one I'm curious to smell is the brown sugar fragrance from Pink. That's the only one that I have not smelled, and I don't know if it's an online exclusive or what. I didn't see it in my store, but I did get a chance to smell the other fragrances and felt like I didn't, I didn't need them. But this one is good, y'all. If you want to try a pumpkin fragrance, this would be one, and that pumpkin latte. What did she say was no, not pumpkin latte. She said this one was an online exclusive. I didn't look before I got on, but she said this was one, and the pumpkin latte. I didn't get that one. Okay, you like the brown sugar? You didn't buy it. Oh, it smells good. Ah, do you think that you can find you think it's easy to layer with something, Nicole? Do you think that it would be something easy to layer with the brown sugar fragrance? Ah, okay, okay. I might have to check it out, but I don't want to get it right now, y'all. I might have to wait for I'm gonna have to wait for another sale because yeah. But I want to smell it and see if I like it. I didn't care too much for the other one, and like I say, sometimes when you smelling and smelling, okay, you feel like alone is fine, but you could find a perfume to go with it. Okay, okay. So I don't know. Maybe it would be something to wear alone because sometimes you can, especially when you're out in public, it can become offensive because it's too much if you add something else to it. So it's probably like a brown sugary type of fragrance sweetness. Is it similar to cotton candy clouds, but a different sweetness? It doesn't give you like a sticky, too rich vibe. It's really good. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. So it's probably something you could wear now if you wanted to, because it wasn't too hot today. It wasn't too hot as it usually is. So, yeah, I think sometimes when that rain comes, it cools things down, but then eventually it goes back up again because we're not even hitting August. But yeah, so those are my fragrances that I have, y'all. And caramel. I thought it was a caramel fragrance. Did I share with y'all my caramel fragrances? It's not as sweet as cotton candy clouds. Okay, you would definitely wait for a breeze. Okay, okay. Thank you. Y'all hear that? And I thought I had something up here that had like a caramel fragrance, and I guess I didn't. Yeah. They did have some fragrances. All of them I did not look at. Um, what was it? It was something I thought that was caramel because I did bring them out. But if they decide, like some caramel fragrances come out, I feel like I don't need any more. I had just recently gotten this glazed pumpkin fragrance, vanilla glaze, caramel woods, and pumpkin cream. I feel like I don't need another caramel fragrance. Here is another one. Rich caramel vanilla. This is one that I got. And I got me a couple of backups, y'all, because this thing really, really, yeah, was intriguing. It was sweet violet fused with dark tonka and vanilla. And I'm trying to read it. Y'all know it's very difficult to read with this type of writing. Seemed like it should have been black, but yeah. But this is really good. It is a rich caramel. If you see it at an outlet store or if they have it as a markdown at Victoria's Secret, this is a fragrance you may want to try. Now caramel fragrances are coming out. It was I don't have the list of it. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. And I already have that. That's what it was. It was the glazed pumpkin. And the reason why I got that because I had rewards and I needed to use them, so I didn't pay for her. But this was the one, and I did not get a backup, y'all. I only have one. This is one reason why I feel like I don't need to get another caramel fragrance. And I feel like I probably won't use this up a lot, but we shall see between now and semi-annual sale what I think of this fragrance. And do I think I need what I like, I'll say, to get a backup. This is another caramel fragrance. This is vanilla and dreamy, fluffy vanilla, golden caramel, and coconut cloud. This is one reason why I feel like I don't need another caramel fragrance. This is so rich. It is like an indulgence in here of richness because of this. It is, oh, it's so pretty with that coconut blending in with it, some sweetness. But I think this is so pretty. It is, you could say playful, but I think it's also a grown type of sweetness. So, do y'all have this in y'all collection? This is this is good. This is good and was good enough to where I purchased more than one backup. So between these two, I think I'm just into that sweetness, that foodie like thing. And I guess I know I'm trying to stay away from all of those things. So by me smelling them, I guess it gives me comfort. It's just a huggable type of fragrance. And I just hope that it doesn't be offensive when I'm going out and about. But I wanted to give it a try. Do y'all have a lot of caramel fragrances in y'all collection? Cause I really like that. It is oh so satisfying, y'all. Satisfying. And like I said, it gives me comfort. That's why I like them. And why I feel like I need to hold back on buying a whole lot of things because I end up excuse me, I end up just going off on a whole lot of stuff. And I'm wondering, will these two be okay to spray together? Cozy Vanilla Bourbon with Old Cherry, because, or with Lush Cherry Cream. because that fragrance of cherry desire, cherry liqueur, it has that I don't know how to pronounce this, y'all, but I meant to look it up before I got on, but didn't. But it's a woodsy fragrance with blushing amber, and y'all know cozy vanilla bourbon has warm bourbon, dark fruit, and vanilla liqueur. This one is dark cherry, red pomegranate, and vanilla amber. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe blending these two together may give me something close to Cherry Desire. Because Cherry Desire did smell good, y'all. It was good. And this one has cherry and orchids, a floral note. So I don't know. It's just something for me to try to experiment on and see if it can give me something um, different. And if not, just to wear these fragrances by themselves. Let me see. I'm going back to this other fragrance, y'all. That is pretty. Yeah, I can wear these two together. But it seems very strong, so I will have to be careful of how much I put on because I would not want to knock anybody out or give them a migraine. But to me, on this paper, it is very strong. It's like going in my mouth. And I'm moving this way because let me turn my fan. It's different, y'all. Hmm. So this would be something to look into. Did y'all see on social media that they were talking about the viral videos that are going around with people who are 50 and older or people over 50? They're posting their videos, and somebody decided to comment about the black and the white people, saying that they look older than what they were, and then the black they look aged. They're aged. They look aged, um, older than the black people. All I got to say is, y'all, it was a blessing for those young ladies to get on there and to share themselves with the world and to be proud and appreciative to reach the age that they are. And I did notice that they look older, but we don't know what people went through. So for us to look down on them and to just checking for comments and to I don't know if they were trying to degrade them. I sort of got that feeling, and I don't want them to feel bad. There was a young video I just watched before I got on here to do my live, and the young lady was complimenting black people and saying, it was the lotion thing that, they didn't moisturize like we did. That was her reason of probably why. But I I I didn't leave a comment, y'all. Have y'all seen that? I just didn't leave a comment. Some people were saying something. I don't think it was too nice for them to comment because, like I said, we don't know what people have gone through. I have this right here on my. You see this? It's because I was heavier. I'm black. So for me to get on there, they will probably say, "Yeah, she look like she look like she's in her 50s or over 50." Or somebody could look at me and say, "Yes, she look over 50. She got all that gray hair, you know." People age different. Some people have that youthful look. Some people have that seasoned look. And I'm used to it. People would tell me, "Oh, I look older than my age," sometimes they would say, you know. But I'm just saying, I mean, and then some people got on there and they didn't have filters. There are people who get on social media and they use filters. These young women got on here and did not use a filter. I applaud them because they got on here and a vulnerable type of atmosphere and shared their age. We should be applauding these women for reaching that age because it don't matter how young you look, you may not live as long as those women. So I mean, let's try to be a little caring when it comes to that. Because to me, and then I looked at the comments. Who don't go to the comments? Okay, some people are just not nice. For anyone to get on the internet takes, yes, it does, honey. I am, because I was not that type to be front, center, stage type of person. I was someone always in the background. I was not that one that would, just in the camera, right in your face kind of person. This is a step that I took, and God helped me with it because I'm just not that person. But for me to talk as much as I do, my mom told me years ago, she said, show yourself friendly. And that me showing myself friendly, I ended up opening up more because it's sort of touchy to me, opening up more to people because of how people treat you. People don't treat you nice, and I don't like that. People can bully you and they can make you feel worthless. And I know I'm fearfully and wonderfully made now, but it's just a sensitive subject. And I'm speaking to all the people who have gone through, and you know, people have dealt with people that have not been nice to them. And it can get you to disliking people. And that's not God's way. God don't mean for us to dislike people. We are to love one another, you know. And I'm sorry, trying to look over my tears, y'all. Okay. I remember you were subscribed to me. I was so happy when I saw you making videos. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you so much, Nicole. And I call you both Chanel and Nicole. Thank you so much. Oh, that is so sweet. Nice to put a face to the name. Yes, 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 it is. Yes, it is. Yes. And I'm just telling, for those anybody, whoever may watch the end of this of this live, you be encouraged. Don't go by what people say. Don't go by what people say, to put you down. Because you be thinking, oh, it's people. I grew up going to school and people talk down to me. It wasn't a lot of people that talked down to me, as in like me being in school and stuff like that. I was different because I wore skirts and dresses. And for some reason, people want you to look like them. They want you to dress like them. They want you to be like them. They want someone to follow them. So if you're not looking like them, instead of them asking and you giving them an answer and they're appreciating you, they take it and rip it apart. Just like a piece of paper, just rip it up and throw it away. So if I can do it, y'all, I know anybody can do it. If you feel some kind of way about yourself, I know people you say, "Oh, girl, your legs so skinny. Oh, you got chicken legs." I'm able to walk. I'm walking on these legs with my feet. I have my feet. I have my feet. I might not have green eyes, but I have brown eyes. And yes, I do get compliment concerning my eyes. But you have those people, they want you to, they want a crowd to follow them. They may not be happy, excuse me, y'all. They may not be happy in their skin, so they have to talk down to other people to lift themselves up. And you thinking that, like I said, I didn't finish. You're thinking that there are people who are just children as they grow up, and hopefully when they become adults, they will grow out of it and then come to an adult reality that everybody is different. You don't put people down because they're not like you. You may not agree with their lifestyle. You may not agree with their faith. You may not agree how they bring their children up or things like that. But these people doing the best they can. So we got to show love towards people and not be hating on people, because if God saw in me something good, what makes me better than anybody else? He has no respecter of persons. So they even talk down to him. They accuse him of something he didn't do. So yeah, what make me any better than God? So I'm just grateful, and I try to instill that in my children because they see people with a certain type of body shape. They see people with a certain type of hair texture. They see people with a certain type of complexion. Um, yeah, and we can't degrade somebody in order to lift ourselves up. Let's love people. Let's show love people. Let's share the love of Christ. Bottom line. Y'all, I think I'm gonna get off here. I didn't. I keep saying I don't mean to be on here. I might have to put myself on a timer. I might have to do that. But yeah, even though I have this gray hair, just people looking at you and thinking you look older. Some people will call me mom. I don't mind you calling me auntie, but calling me mom, no. Auntie is cool. They used to call me auntie at work, and it was nice, and it's a matter of respect instead of just calling me out, just like some people here that said Miss Reba or Miss Renee or whatever. I don't mind that. That is so sweet. And y'all, when I got in my 40s, it was hard for me to accept somebody saying Miss. I was like, oh my God, do I look that old? But it was a form of respect. And a lot of times that respect is not present. People won't do it. They'll say, when I call somebody miss, it's like, yes. And some people say, yes, ma'am. Some people say, yes, sir. Some people, and I had my children, I said, you can say yes. It was a time I had them say yes and yes, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, or whatever, yes, ma'am. But then I said, well, you can say yes and no. But people don't do that now. They talk to you like you know what I'm saying? And some people, I don't know what you may look like. And I do apologize if I didn't call you miss or whatever. I'm just happy to have you here. And I don't know everybody's age. Just looking for to enjoy this space that I feel God has given me to meet up with people that I have never met before, but met you here. Hopefully, one day I can meet some of you. But yes, it is such a pleasure to meet you here, to see you, to share like minded things. And I am going to get off of here, y'all, because it's getting late. You all be blessed, and I will catch you all on another video. Did you go shopping? What'd you get? And y'all, excuse me if I haven't seen your videos. I am behind in watching videos, so I am trying to catch up. Um, Watching multiple people, it can take some time. So y'all bear with me, please. Thank you so much for stopping by to see what I had to talk about today or tonight.